Okay, so this is a video on the administrative area of a WordPress website. Okay, this is a dummy site that I'm going to be demonstrating on. And this, when you log into your website with a /wp-admin, it's going to bring you right into the dashboard area of whatever your website is. So we're going to go over some of the settings, some of what all of these things are here along the top menu bar here, and also along this left side menu here. So the first W here is about WordPress. So if you want to go visit wordpress.org, which is different from what you have a single version of WordPress installed onto a website. So you really don't need to go there, but if you want to, you're welcome to go there. Here, if you click on, if you lean here, it'll give you the choice to visit your site. So if you make any changes, you can go and check it out and see what it looks like on the web. And then if you come back up to the top menu bar and lean on it, you'll be able to return to the dashboard. Okay, this little call out square is for commenting, which is usually turned off if your website is set up. If your WordPress is set up like a website, this is usually turned off. Okay, and this area here, if you want to add a new post and add new pictures or video, add a new page or add a new user, this is where you can add it from up here at the top of this menu bar. This is for a gallery, which is a plugin. I'm going to go over this in a separate video. There's several different types of galleries. I'll go over one or two in separate videos. The Mojo Marketplace is the company or the division that handles the WordPress installations for Bluehost. So if you want to go and look at their themes and their services, you're certainly welcome to go there. And over here is the administrative section. This will, of course, have your website. And if you want to change your profile, you want to add a picture or change your phone number or your email, you would click here and you would enter it in this section. And if you need to log out for any reason, you just click on this and that'll log you out of WordPress. So going back to the left-hand side here, right under the dashboard is Home. If you're any place else in the website, you can click here and it'll take you back home. This is for updates. Occasionally when you log in, you'll see a little circle here with some numbers. And if you click on that, you will have the opportunity to update some of your plugins, or occasionally if WordPress itself updates, you can also update to the latest version of WordPress. You don't have to, so if you're a little nervous, you can just ignore this. It's not the end of the world if you ignore it. Jetpack is something that is automatically installed by WordPress. It handles some of the functionality behind the scenes. Aside from maybe having to update this every now and again, you don't really need to know much about this. Akismet is a plugin that you can purchase, and this has to do with keeping spam comments out. So if you want to turn on commenting on your website, you're certainly welcome to do that. But in the beginning, it's not recommended because usually mostly what you get is spam, and it just screams new website, and sometimes you don't want that. You don't want that on your new website. So the next section here is for posts, which we're going to do a separate video on. This is for blogging. Whenever you blog with a post. Okay, media, this is where you will house and upload all of your pictures and your videos. We'll go here. Pages are for pages of a website. Like if you wanted a page for About Us, for example, that would be a page, not a post. Because pages are something that you want to be always clickable on your top menu bar. Let me go to the front of the website and show you. All of your pages would be here, and they would be steady. They would be always available for your customer. And so every time you add a page, usually the WordPress is set up to automatically add the pages somewhere in your menu bar at the top of your website. So that's the difference between a post and a page, because a post is just a blog entry, and that's more like a diary. If you had a diary connected to the back of your website, that's what a blog and this posting is all about. Okay, next is comments. If you wanted to turn on comments and then go and look at the comments, you could access that area of the website by clicking on comments. Marketplace, this is Mojo Services and Marketplace. You don't need anything from here, but you're certainly welcome to go and take a look. Appearance, this is all about the setup of your website. Quite often these have been customized for whatever we've set up for your website. So I would pretty much stay out of here, because if you mess anything up, you're going to have to either call me or some other web designer or developer to fix it, and you probably have to pay by the hour. So I would pretty much just stay out of here. And the same thing with the plugins area. This is for little snippets of software that has to do with added functionality of the website. It's all code, so I would pretty much stay out of here too. Users, this is the area you would go if you hired someone and you wanted to give them access to your website. You could add them by clicking Add New, and you would put in their email and some of their information, and the website would recognize them when they logged in also. Tools, this is for some plugins that you add. They need tools and they'll add them in this area, and this is for importing and exporting WordPress to some other hosting. You don't really need anything here, so I would just stay out of it. Your settings, these have all been set up for you so that the website works the way you need it to work. This is for portfolio galleries. There'll be separate videos on at least one, if not two of these. And this is just to collapse the menu if for some reason you just want it out of your way. Okay, so that's pretty much the layout of the administrative area of the website. So in the next videos, I'm going to be covering how to blog, which will be using the post area to blog, and also how to create a page, which is something that you would put on your menu bar. And we're going to go over a little bit in another video on your library and how to add pictures.